Hi everyone, I'm Junia here at Audi Kitchener-Waterloo. Today I'd like to go over with you some information regarding paying for the public charging with your electric vehicle. Paying for the use of public charging stations is a simple task. However, there are some important items to be aware of. There are many privately owned charging stations as well as large networks that belong to a single provider. Charging costs vary depending on the network provider, location, and charging speed. In some cases, charging is free and is simply a value-added service offered as a part of a larger business, such as a hotel or shopping center. In most cases, paid charging stations charge by time spent charging. For example, a level 2 charger may cost $1.50 per hour billed to the minute, while a level 3 charger may cost $20 per hour billed to the minute. These are just examples, but regardless of the rate, you'll find that the cost is often based on the time spent charging, rather than how much electricity is consumed. When choosing parking stations, it's simply important to determine the kilowatt power flow. As not all level 2 and level 3 stations charge at the same rate, a quick look at the charge app such as PlugShare will provide both the cost of the specific charge location as well as the user feedback and the value provided. While some charging stations allow for a simple credit card transaction, to most providers is facilitated through a specific app on which a profile is created and payment options such as credit card is assigned. These providers will usually supply an RFID card for the account to facilitate easy payment at the charger. Two of the large public charging networks are ChargePoint and Flow. ChargePoint requires a credit card to be attached to the account and the card is charged each time the ChargePoint charger is used. Flow operates similar to the Starbucks card. Add a balance to the account from your credit card, then use up the credit each time you use the Flow charge station. In 2018, these two companies announced a partnership whereby an account with one provider would enable customers to utilize the network of the other provider with no additional fees, using the charger locator on either of their ChargePoint or Flow app or display charge locations for both providers. Let's use this ChargePoint charger to demonstrate how to initiate the charging session.
While some providers and some charge stations might operate a little bit differently, this ChargePoint DC fast charger does require that we plug the vehicle in first before initiating the charging session. So we'll open up the charge port, and because this is a DC fast charging session, we are going to open up the lower two prongs for the combined charging system. So now that we're plugged in, we do have to initiate the charging session. On this ChargePoint DC fast charger, I do have a couple of options. I can use this RFID card, or on my iPhone, I can actually use the Apple Pay function. For convenience sake, let's do that. All right, so now that we've initiated the charging session, it is waiting for the vehicle. And if we go back to the vehicle, we'll see that the light should switch between this white flashing light, again, where we're actually processing the incoming electricity, and it'll go to a green flashing indicator. All right, and now we're charging on this ChargePoint DC fast charger. So now it's time to end the charging session. And once again, this ChargePoint DC fast charger does require that we tap again in order to stop the charging. You can actually hear the charger stop, indicates finished, and now we can remove the plug from the e-tron.
Electrify Canada is one of the latest providers to be added to the growing EV charging network, with its first location installed in 2019 and more stations on the way. Electrify Canada seeks to add a convenient and reliable level 3 DC fast charging network to support the needs of the growing customer base. Every Electrify Canada station will be capable of at least 150 kilowatts of charging speed, allowing the e-tron to charge from empty to 80% in about 30 minutes. Payment for Electrified Canada locations is also app-driven, and like Flow, requires a balance to be added to the account for the use of its charging infrastructure. However, e-tron customers receive a specific benefit: complimentary 30-minute charging for every 2 years at any Electrified Canada station. Your Audi KW dealer will have more information regarding the Electrify Canada in the Electrify Canada app. Thank you for taking some time to learn more about paying for public charging. Feel free to check out some of our other videos for more information or visit us online at audikw.com.